Close your eyes. Imagine a battlefield, not one carved in steel and blood, but a war zone carved within. Whispers of doubt, arrows of anger, the siege of anxieties that trap all of us, mortal or emperor. Now, picture a man, etched into marble yet still breathing fire, a warrior wielding not a sword, but wisdom, honed to a razor's edge. This is not a myth, dear friend, but the stark reality of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who wrestled with the universe and dared to win. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact, he whispered, a truth that echoes across millennia. We drown in opinions, in the din of the outside world, forgetting the symphony that plays within. But Marcus, this philosopher in purple robes, was a conductor of the soul. He taught us to silence the external din and listen to the whispers of reason, of virtue, of a life lived true. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one, he roared, a challenge that still stings. We spend ages dissecting ideals while the tapestry of life slips through our fingers. Marcus didn't just theorize. He lived the storm. He ruled an empire and battled plagues and barbarians, yet carved out moments to wrestle with his own demons, to sculpt himself into the best version of a man. His words, penned during stolen moments on campaign tents, are not mere relics of history. They're life rafts thrown across time, each sentence a beacon against the darkness. The universe is changing, he said, offering solace in the face of a world that spins like a drunken dervish. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans, he chuckled, reminding us not to forget the dance steps while lost in choreography. Are you ready to dive into the mind of this emperor philosopher? To unravel the knots of your own universe? This is not just a story of battles won and lost, but a journey into the human heart. A quest for that elusive inner peace that eludes even the mightiest rulers. Let Marcus Aurelius, the man who wore a crown and wrestled the cosmos, be your guide. The answers you seek might just lie within. Don't wait. Your universe awaits. From the murky depths to the tapestry of fate, the making of Marcus Aurelius. Born not under the gilded sun of an unchallenged empire, but under the ominous shadow of plague, the unsettling murmurs of rebellion and the barbarian drums echoing with a grim counterpoint to Rome's fading grandeur. A harsher chisel-sculpted Marcus Aurelius than purple robes and imperial titles could conceal. He wasn't just an emperor weighed down by the fate of nations, but a warrior etched with battle scars, a restless seeker yearning for answers woven into the vast tapestry of fate. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be, he urged himself. Be one. Driven by this Stoic philosophy, he sought not conquest, but character, dominion, and wisdom. Man's character, he mused, is what he stands on when all else falls. And stand he did, amidst the crumbling facade of Roman grandeur, a bastion of virtue forged in the fire of adversity. Dwell on the beauty of life, he reminded himself, even as plagues ravaged his family and whispers of rebellion danced in the shadows. He found solace not in earthly grandeur, but in pursuing a life guided by reason and virtue. Confessions in ink, unraveling the meditations, a soul laid bare. In the peaceful twilight, when even the shadows held their breath, he grappled with the universe, not with a sword, but with a quill. His meditations weren't pronouncements from a gilded throne, but confessions inked with vulnerability, whispered echoes of a soul laid bare. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, he proclaimed, inviting us not as subjects but as fellow travelers on the dusty road of existence to peek into the emperor's inner sanctum. In this place, anxieties danced with insights, and shadows wrestled with understanding. He spoke not of divine decrees, but of the human struggle. If it is not right to do, he wrote, do not do it. If it is not true to say, do not say it. He offered no grand solutions, no easy answers, but a mirror reflecting the imperfections and anxieties that plague us all. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. He urged us to question, to ponder, to delve into the depths of our own understanding, for within lies the potential to forge a life of virtue and meaning, a tapestry of humanity beyond the purple robes and scepters. In the tapestry of humanity, there are those who adorn themselves in the regal purple robes of authority, wielding scepters of power, and those who bear the weight of oppression, their backs bent under the yoke of servitude. Yet amidst this diverse array of individuals, there exists a sage who perceives beyond the external trappings of status and suffering. He does not see distinctions of rank or station, but views each soul as a thread intricately woven into the fabric of existence. To him, the universe is not a fragmented expanse, but a singular living entity, pulsating with interconnectedness and interdependence. With the wisdom of a Stoic philosopher, he exhorts humanity to embrace this cosmic unity, transcending the artificial barriers erected by society. For him, the path to true happiness lies not in the accumulation of wealth or the attainment of power, but in the cultivation of an inner fortress of virtue. Very little is needed to make a happy life, he professes, emphasizing the primacy of internal contentment over external circumstances. In his view, the key to unlocking this inner reservoir of joy lies in the mastery of one's own thoughts and emotions. When confronted with adversity and injustice, he offers a radical prescription: to reject the impulse of resentment and grievance. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears, he counsels, advocating for a mindset of resilience and equanimity in the face of life's tribulations. In his philosophy, forgiveness becomes a potent antidote to the poison of resentment, freeing the spirit from the shackles of anger and bitterness. He is not a monarch wielding a scepter of authority, but a shepherd guiding his flock with the gentle wisdom of compassion and understanding. In his presence, the lofty walls of hierarchy crumble, and the divisions of society dissolve into the common humanity that unites us all. For in the tapestry of existence, every thread is indispensable, every soul irreplaceable, and every heart capable of experiencing the boundless depths of joy and serenity. Sculpted by adversity, embracing the chisel of life. Life, however, proved to be no leisurely chariot ride bathed in perpetual sunshine. Instead, it presented him with plagues that ravaged his family, empires teetering on the precipice of collapse, and the chilling breath of mortality brushing against his skin. Yet he did not succumb to despair. To him, adversity was not an insurmountable obstacle, but rather the sculptor's chisel, each strike shaping him into a more resilient and virtuous being. The impediment to action advances action, he proclaimed with unwavering resolve, his voice echoing the sentiment of a soul undeterred by the trials of existence. In his philosophy, every obstacle became an opportunity for growth, every setback a chance to demonstrate fortitude and perseverance. What stands in the way becomes the way, he declared, embracing the challenges that beset him as avenues for self-improvement. He did not passively endure his hardships, but met them head-on with a fierce determination to glean wisdom from adversity. Everything has its purpose, he affirmed, recognizing the hidden lessons concealed within life's most arduous trials. Rather than seeking refuge from difficulty, he embraced it as a catalyst for personal evolution, each struggle contributing to the refinement of his character. You have power over your mind, not outside events, he reminded himself, anchoring his sense of agency in the midst of external turmoil. In the face of chaos and uncertainty, he found solace in the realization that true peace stemmed from the mastery of one's own thoughts and emotions. With an unwavering commitment to inner tranquility, he navigated the tumultuous seas of existence, steadfast in his conviction that adversity was not a barrier but a gateway to self-discovery and enlightenment. Dancing with mortality, accepting the cosmic waltz of death. Death wasn't a dreadful specter haunting his corridors, but a partner in the cosmic waltz. He embraced it not with fear, but with acceptance, understanding its place in the grand choreography of existence. "Live life as if you were already dead," he whispered, not in resignation, but in a poignant acknowledgement of the fleeting nature of things. "Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now, take what's left and live it properly." This wasn't a morbid call to apathy, but a passionate plea to savor each precious moment, to shed the shackles of fear, and to live with purpose. "Remember," he wrote, "that death is nothing more than the cessation of sensation. If nothing is felt, then nothing is wrong." He offered not a promise of an afterlife, but the solace of reason, reminding us that death is not a punishment, but a natural part of the cycle of life and renewal. "The universe is a constant change," he observed, "a continuous flow of things becoming and ceasing to be." In this grand flux he found not terror but a profound sense of peace, a recognition that his own life, however brief, was part of a more giant, eternal dance. He encouraged us to face death not with trembling lips, but with a steady gaze. "Never be afraid to lose what you cannot lose," he declared. "Only what you hold with a free hand can be truly yours." He urged us to let go of attachments, of clinging to possessions, relationships, and even life itself. In letting go, we find true freedom, a liberation from the fear of loss and the shackles of the material world. Piercing the veil of perception, wielding the Stoic blade of truth. In a world where opinions clashed like cymbals, Marcus cautioned, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." His words, sharp as a Stoic's blade, cut through the fog of illusion, urging us to question, to ponder, to delve into the depths of our own understanding. "Do not be imposed upon by the appearances of things," he warned, "for the world we perceive is often distorted by our own biases, desires, and fears." He urged us to cultivate a critical mind, to examine our assumptions, to question the narratives we tell ourselves and the world tells us. "The only journey is the journey within," he proclaimed, "for it is through introspection that we discover our true selves, values, and place in the universe." He offered not a set of dogmatic beliefs, but a framework for critical thinking, a path to independent thought and authentic living. "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be," he implored. "Be one." He challenged us to move beyond mere intellectual understanding and embrace a life of action, aligning our thoughts and words with our deeds. "The good life is a process, not a state of being," he reminded us. And this process requires constant effort, daily practice, and an unwavering commitment to virtue. He saw philosophy not as an academic pursuit, but as a way of life. "Philosophy," he declared, "is the art of living well." And in his own life, he embodied this philosophy, facing challenges with courage, navigating uncertainty with wisdom, and embracing death with acceptance. He stands as a testament to the power of Stoicism, not as a rigid doctrine, but as a flexible framework for living a meaningful and fulfilling life in the face of an uncertain world. A legacy beyond ruins. The whispers of an emperor through time. Marcus Aurelius, unlike many historical figures of his stature, doesn't leave behind towering monuments or conquer vast territories to cement his legacy. Instead, his imprint on history is indelibly marked by the profound resonance of his words, which echo through the corridors of time as a beacon of wisdom and solace. His legacy isn't etched in the crumbling stones of the Roman Forum, but rather in the enduring impact of his meditations, a testament to the power of introspection and philosophical insight. Imagine the immense burden that rested upon his shoulders as the ruler of a sprawling empire, tasked with leading armies, maintaining order, and navigating the turbulent currents of political intrigue. Yet amidst the grandeur and spectacle of his imperial duties, Marcus Aurelius chooses a path less trodden. He turns inward, delving into the depths of his own consciousness, and shares the fruits of his introspection with the world. His meditations, a collection of personal reflections and philosophical musings, serve as a window into his soul, revealing a man grappling with the universal struggles of existence, mortality, suffering, and the pursuit of virtue. In them, he bears his vulnerabilities and doubts, offering a rare glimpse into the inner sanctum of imperial power. It is this willingness to expose his humanity, to confront his own limitations and imperfections, that elevates Marcus Aurelius from mere emperor to timeless philosopher-king. His whispered wisdom, distilled through the prism of personal experience, transcends the boundaries of time and space, resonating with philosophers, artists, and ordinary individuals alike. His reflections on death, for instance, offer solace to those confronting their own mortality, inviting them to embrace the fleeting nature of existence with grace and acceptance. His thoughts on virtue serve as a guiding light for those navigating the tumultuous seas of life, inspiring them to cultivate inner strength and moral integrity even in the face of adversity. Yet Marcus Aurelius is not content to merely dispense wisdom from a lofty pedestal. He extends a hand of empathy and understanding to all who grapple with the complexities of human existence, offering practical advice and philosophical insights to aid them on their journey. In his writings, he doesn't demand obedience or allegiance, but instead offers a roadmap for self-discovery and personal growth, inviting readers to chart their own course through the labyrinthine corridors of life. In this way, Marcus Aurelius constructs bridges of understanding that span across centuries, connecting hearts and minds in a shared pursuit of truth and meaning. His legacy, far from being confined to the annals of history, lives on in the hearts and minds of all who have been touched by his timeless wisdom, reminding us that true greatness lies not in the accumulation of power or wealth, but in the pursuit of wisdom and virtue. Pick up your quill, weaving your own tapestry with the Stoic thread. Dip your quill, dear reader, in the shimmering ink of ancient wisdom. Let the whispers of a long-dead emperor, Marcus Aurelius, guide your hand as you begin to weave your own tapestry. Though the man himself may remain an enigma, the path he illuminates shines bright. Within each of us, as he so eloquently proclaimed, lies the potential to touch the very fabric of the universe, to rise above the mundane and glimpse the grand tapestry of existence. No golden armor of empire adorned his spirit, but rather the quiet cloak of a soul forever seeking truth. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be, he once urged. Be one. His words echo across the ages, encouraging us to abandon fruitless speculation and embrace the active pursuit of virtue. In the humdrum of daily life, he saw possibilities for greatness. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. Within the echo chambers of our own minds, he believed, lay the power to shape our destinies, to transform adversity into an opportunity for growth. You have power over your mind, he asserted, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. In the face of an unyielding world, he offered the solace of inner autonomy. We cannot bend the tides of fate, but we can choose how we weather the storm, finding calm amidst the chaos by mastering our own thoughts and reactions. With the quiet strength of Stoicism guiding your hand, dear reader, Take up your quill and let the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius permeate every stroke. In the grand tapestry of existence, may your contribution be a testament to the beauty of a life lived in accordance with virtue. For it is not in the accolades of others that true fulfillment lies, but in the quiet satisfaction of a soul aligned with the rhythm of the cosmos. As Marcus Aurelius so poignantly reminds us, the universe is changing. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Thus, let your thoughts be a beacon of resilience, shaping your reality into a masterpiece of strength and wisdom. Embrace the challenges that come your way, for they are but opportunities for growth and self-discovery. In every thread of your tapestry, may the echoes of Marcus Aurelius's words resound, a gentle reminder of the power of inner peace and acceptance. For even in the face of adversity and uncertainty, there lies within you the capacity to cultivate a tranquil mind and a virtuous heart. And as you journey through the labyrinthine corridors of life, remember to subscribe, like, and comment on this Stoic path. For in sharing your insights and reflections, you not only enrich your own understanding, but also contribute to the collective wisdom of humanity. Let your actions be a testament to the enduring legacy of Marcus Aurelius, emperor and philosopher, whose timeless teachings continue to guide us through the ebb and flow of existence. From the ashes of Rome, his voice still resonates, a beacon of light amidst the darkness, urging us to find solace in acceptance and strength in adversity. So, dear reader, heed his call and embark on your own journey of self-discovery. For in the grand tapestry of life, your contribution is invaluable, woven with the Stoic thread of resilience, wisdom, and grace.